Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
Mayfield's pass.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen?
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Call that a very strong gain of 24. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
19 yards there on the catch and run from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And oh, what a catch that time by Landry. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Browns 7, Texans nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, Johnson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Oh, touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
7-7, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down and 4, Watson, pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. A shotgun snap for Watson, and this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Following the penalty, Chubb. He's got room to run past the 20. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. Nick Chubb hit 21.95 miles an hour on a long touchdown run in 2019, 4th fastest in the NFL, and he flashed the big-time speed again there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Play fake. Mayfield. Over the middle to Beckham. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones, but it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield on play action. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Parkey is good, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 31, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. If there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker.
Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Good fucking catch, bro.
Odell Beckham. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly, and oftentimes on the move, when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset.
What up, Khalil?
Their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take him.
What are you doing for it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First and 10.
You be careful out there, man.
Just get 3 out of this. Something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That'll be a pickup.
Everything been going good.
Recover from this 10-point deficit. And the first down throw, Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Watson looks to throw again. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's second down.
He upstairs playing Fortnite. Man, that was a touchdown, man.
Throwing again is Watson. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Oh, no.
He dropped it. He dropped it in the end zone.
Man, that's a bull, man.
You're still in field goal range.
Damn.
But you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Oh, man. Man, they jiving me, bro.
Throwing on third down, Watson.
Go get it, go get it.
Woo!
I'm about to say, man. But look. Hey, Watson got a slow throw, man. That jump coming out so slow right now. His other games, he been getting it out of fast. That jump coming out slow right now. My timing off with him. Hey, but that other one, the Cooks been on that side, that was a touchdown.
reflection of this game.
They should at least replayed it or something, yo.
Fairbairn up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 7.
All right, Khalil, I'll let them know.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first.
My son watching our game.
This is JoJo Natson.
Khalil, I'm McQuarrie.
Yeah.
Khalil said, "Hey,
Hi.
watch watch at the bottom of the screen. You'll see him when he comment on the bottom of the screen."
Okay.
Come on,
Hey,
baby.
Khalil.
Okay, he'll hear you, so he'll comment on the bottom of the
Ready
screen.
to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at,
Chubbs.
you're going to see a knee, and that's it.
No, what's up, Chubbs?
In this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out
Khalil,
there.
Pick this, man. Pick this.
I'm
Pick
really
it.
good at editing on Switch. And
Oh Lord!
I have a keyboard
Boy,
now.
I was going for the hit, and he wouldn't even go down the hit, bro. Oh man!
Khalil.
As we'll head down to Orlando.
Khalil, Queer talking to you.
I have a keyboard mouse.
Sports halftime report. Coach.
He said he got a keyboard with the mouse. He got a PC.
The second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back.
Why my kicker kicking like that, yo?
JoJo Natson now on the return.
You see him, Queers? He said, "What you been up to, Queers?"
Playing Fortnite.
At their own 25-yard line.
Queers, the guy I'm playing said he love Fortnite. I don't understand that game, man.
Started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for
You got a what?
acceleration here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that.
Can I still have it?
Queers, he said he on level 120.
I'm better. I'm on level 151.
He said he on 151. He ain't up with 7.
With some things they didn't
That's all he be on, man. Every day, he get some debuffs. I'm man, look. Man, these boys, this defensive line ain't nothing, man. They can't even close these holes, yo. Tell him to call you. Khalil, call Aquarius. Because he trying to talk and Aquarius love Fortnite. That's what he said. Man, kill them hoes, man. Khalil, call Aquarius. Aquarius, you get your phone. He probably going to call you.
Kenny there to make the stop. A four-receiver look here. 3 out.
Now, put it on the charger. Bring it down, put it on the charger, and you talk to him.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Come on, man.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
Boy, this nigga spreading the damn field out on this man.
We saw evidence of that right
Call him on my phone, then. Thing about it, I couldn't do too much with that ball in the air like that. I started to go at it the other way. I should have went at it the other way.
be accurate on your short and intermediate throws.
No, Charlie. You put somebody else on the damn line. I'm offside, bro.
rolling to his right.
Oh, I shouldn't be offside, man.
His third. Picked off by the corner. Bradley.
Damn, I bet my man line up offside, bro.
20, 10, 5, and that's a touchdown. But hold on, there is a flag down on the field.
Oh, man.
And that was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole
Damn.
lot. Sometimes you get multiples, but I always
That hurt right there, bro. Let me hold it, Class. God, dog, bro. Y'all always mess with me while I'm playing the game, man. Hold up.
The distance closer.
He still got it. I'm gonna let him call you. Call him on my phone, Khalil.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up
Khalil, call him on my phone.
Because my phone is dead.
His phone dead.
because he's been patient.
There you go, Quinn.
Hold his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst
Go ahead.
through
Hello?
big gains.
second down and goal. Mayfield flushed out right.
Oh, fucking man should have got in front of him and don't got his shit. Come on, D.
3 and out. He only got the football right back because
Dig deep, baby. Dig deep.
he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right
Just
now.
the ball or nothing.
Convert here. Guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And on
Oh, son of a bitch. That guy got me the other lead. With Justin Fields backing him up. I hope that trade pay off for me.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. What to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
They gonna start over again. I'm running a 3-back tandem on you, bro. And ain't none of them got no speed.
No quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They ain't got no speed though.
They run again with Hyde on first.
Oh, look at it. If he got speed to hit that hole and be gone, man.
He'll get it to the 39.
Damn.
A gain of 4.
Boy, slow, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win.
Dude Johnson was playing good for me the first start of the season.
It was kind of stacked.
They gotta keep throwing David Johnson in there, his whack ass.
To stand on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Texans, 1st down.
Now a run with Hyde. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
You kind of outran the play. That what helped me get in there.
Playing, it'll be 2nd down.
I had to stutter step about 2 times.
Cleveland, Ohio, 2nd and 10.
That damn line ain't shit, man.
This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3rd and long, it's Watson. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Man, I gotta go for this, man.
16, but they remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I gotta go for that, man.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close.
Oh, man, yo.
Again. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no
Well, I can't win for little, man. My look bad, bro. Damn, my look bad.
Lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll throw from the gun. Flush to his right. Gets this to Kareem Hunt. His
He lying, yo. he tried to get him up high, though. You see he holding on to him up high?
The same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start.
Odell ain't doing. Oh, shit.
A little bit more here in the second half.
He get.
And this is caught.
Man, that's what I don't like about the DBs, yo. The DBs will try to fight the receiver, and then the receivers be killing their games by trying to fight the DBs.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown.
That nigga just, well, he playing a linebacker anyway, though, so he's supposed to beat him.
You better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one.
You got him in that slot. He's supposed to beat that linebacker every time. Every time.
It's a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I lose most of my games. Cause a lot of these dudes take their receivers and be really and truthfully, while you playing the game, you don't even know how people substituting their players. I try not to do it because I know other people be putting players in the wrong position, in a position that they don't supposed to, and be beating people like that. Yeah, I just don't do it. I just don't do it though. I try to play it fair as I can, but I ain't gonna lie to you. The way I play these games right now, I'm like, man, shoot, the way the game got it set up, play it that way.
He's letting this one go for Fuller.
Come on, baby, you went and got that, man. You went in there and got that one.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
He gets it over the middle to Cobb.
5, boy. First down. Oh, shit. That nigga fought for that, bro.
4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do?
Way to push him. Way to push him. If he wasn't to push him, he wouldn't have got it.
Taking
Damn, man. I be losing these games to crazy little circumstances, though. Crazy little circumstances.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball.
Good catch, boy. Get around him.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Great start to the second quarter, better than 30 yards.
Oh, hold on to the damn ball, you faggot. Oh, man. I'm trying to tell you, boy, I can't win for lose, man. Look at this shit. Shit. Gave me the go-ahead ticket just now. Nah, I'm gonna get this, bro. Look at that, man. Them fucking corners, man. Got no time for no field goals, though. This my script right here. My script playing when I'm like this right here.
They're going for it. Desperation time. Watson on fourth down.
Oh!
They stop him a few yards shy.
Oh, man. 2 seconds. A second later, I would have had that. I had to put it out there early, though.
Play action. Mayfield.
Damn, I was out there. Fuck, man. This shit right here about to make me damn bust up the goddamn TV, man. I ain't lying. No, Joe. What's up, Leo?
What up?
How you been?
He's in Georgia.
You in Georgia?
Yeah.
You got any with Shaq now? Tell Shaq I said, get Shaq my number and tell Shaq, get in touch with me, man. I ain't talked to Shaq in years, bro. Okay. Well, he at the shop?
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, Kevin Hudson. Where Kevin at?
Back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra.
Monica Hudson.
Coming after them.
Yeah, where he at?
To keep them from locking down the game. Right now.
Man, tell Kel to get in touch with me. When you get out of there, give Kel the phone, man.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Still throwing the football here, even with the big leagues.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. I think the best sportsmanship.
What's up, fam?
About fantasy points and getting their numbers.
All right, damn, long time no hear from.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, hi, everybody.
The football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Word. Good to hear from you, bro. Yeah, that's all. Huh? I've been cooling, man. I don't move to New Hampshire. Yeah, I see you know I don't move to New Hampshire. Yep. Yeah, I'm up here. Yeah, South Carolina ain't been doing me no justice, bro. I had moved from South Carolina to Maryland, and then we just now moved from Maryland to New Hampshire, like in October.
Why you left people?
Huh?
Why you left Maryland?
Oh, my wife's job.
He lost a job, that's why.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a whole different ball game.
I can imagine.
Whole different ball game.
Yeah. That's what's up. It's better. I know it $8.
When you said $8, you know it's a whole different ball game. I got to try to ride up the Mass, which is about an hour away, just to get me a haircut.
Yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna get a haircut, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, my son want his haircut. I'm letting mine grow, but he want his cut.
Cause I want my size
So
all the way up.
I'm gonna have to take him up that way.
I want my size cause I'm like.
Yeah, that's crazy. Got a long ride for the cut.
Yeah, they ain't got none of our barbers out up here. It's crazy, bro.
That's what's up, though. And you know it's all about his life experience.
Yeah. Yeah, got to try to adapt to things.
Better you get adapted network, with different culture.
Oh yeah.
It's always good.
Oh yeah, that strengthens you, man. A lot of people don't believe in it, but it does.
Yeah, that gets you in life.
Yep.
Got to be able to network.
Yep. Hell yeah, man. Who that shirt from Jay?
Man, I ain't talked to Jay in so long. I think last time I seen him, I was locked up.
You know his granddaughter got shot, ain't he?
What Jay you talking about? You talking about James Whitney?
Yeah, I'm cousin, yeah.
His granddaughter got shot?
Yeah, Chloe. Like, her and Quasia been riding in the car early one morning, and this girl must have had shot around Quasia, like past Quasia and cut in front of her, and Quasia had sped up and went back around her. The girl shot at him on the freeway, and the bullet ended up coming through the car and hit Chloe in the back. But she alright. But she alright though.
Yeah, I can't even say that, but I'm like somebody when I talk to her.
Yeah, I've been like, damn, boy. Damn, road rage at its best, huh?
Yeah, you know how that shit up here, the road rage crazy.
Yeah.
But motherfucker can make you goddamn do some shit when they be acting crazy.
Yeah.
We'll get raged. They motherfucker make you rage.
I done seen one dude do that one time, man. I'm talking about ran up on the car bumper, man. I'm talking about just steady and getting in front of him, slamming on brakes on the highway. I'm like, yo, what the world, man? Like, yo, these people crazy, man.
And guess what happened? Daddy's car got wrecked.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Dad's car got hit.
Yeah, I was trying to get away. Lil had came up with me to Maryland, and we was about to soon move to New Hampshire, but like I told him, he could have come, but we need to try to get settled in first, try to see how the living thing would have been up here first before all that.
Yeah. That's what's up. You know, you gotta get solid.
Yeah, cause up here, these houses and stuff, man, it's like triple the value of most houses is. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people, you know, they don't really, most everybody, you know, own their houses. Like, you go in a way to try to find you a house, or like rent, you paying the rent, man. This junk is ridiculous, bro. The rent is a mortgage payment itself. Yeah, that's the only thing about it, man.
Well, this is about 1,000 and up, ain't it?
Shit, I wish it was that. Yeah, but yeah, you right, yeah. Yeah. But like the house we had in Maryland, man, like it was like about 2 and some change, but like up here, that shit's almost $1 million, bro. Like I like, yo, it's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man.
Shit, buying the property value up there, so many people in some little houses.
Yeah. Well, most of them got those big houses, but they smart though. Like they ain't selling them. They actually breaking them down into half and renting them out into apartments, like the rooms as apartments. So you might have like a 6-bedroom house, now they done turn it into a whole big apartment. And charging you pretty much that mortgage payment.
That's the game now. That's the real estate.
Yeah, good game, bro. All right. Yeah, I'm sitting on this damn PS5 playing this damn Madden.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't on the internet winning the million.
Man, I tried, man. I tried to leak something off that damn Mega Million last night. I ain't getting nothing, bro.
I got $2.
You won $2. I'm working at 6 Hour, the company that make guns.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good job, man. Working around that.
Yeah, when I was in Maryland, I was working FedEx then. I was driving for FedEx. So I was going to still do that when I got up here, but with my son doing that homeschool, he just now really started going into school like after the New Year. So it's like somebody got to be here on first, like, you know, doing it throughout the day with him. So I couldn't do that FedEx up here, which would have been good.
But I go into school.
Yeah.
Yeah, the money with FedEx been, man, that shit been real good, bro. I missed that.